straight away. What a way to open his account, the Jamaican. First boundary at Sabina. Side of his game, misfield. And not the best of starts for Ryan Rickleton in T20 international cricket, but Brandon King will take it. Down the track, that is majestic and maximum.
Well, just as we thought, once he did make contact, it was maximum alone. That was the intention.
Just wide of the Kock. Definitely off the thigh pad, but runs nonetheless. There is deep backward square as well as fine leg, but it just has enough. Maybe that wind factor.
Up and away. This is the wind factor you'll see in the West Indies. Brandon King knows it quite well. He knows he just needs to get a bit of bat on it, get it in the air, and the wind will do the rest.
Crunch, but straight to the man. A first T20 international wicket for Neil Bartman, and it's a big one.
Stuck to his length, Crampton for room, forced Johnson Charles to hit to the long boundary against the wind.
What a way to get off the mark. Wow. Welcome, Talmiers. So commanding. The homeboy, he's firing Brandon King. What a start.
Sublime stroke play. Use of the feet, pure back swing. And then just held the pose slightly. King has motored on, 40 off 21.
Smashed away. Another 50 for Brandon King. It's been regal from the captain in front of his very receptive and adoring home fans. What a way to start the series for the King. Down the ground and all the way for 6. Smashes just above where we are perched. Brandon King is on fire.
What a shot that is, into the commentary box. Straight as an arrow. Magnificent work, effortless. That is a long way. We're right behind this ball.
There's no added to that list. What a shot. Absolutely brilliant from Brandon King. Quite deliberate in giving himself some room to the leg side to play that shot to the offside. Just needed a smidgen of width, but the timing impeccable.
They will know the game has moved on from a batting point of view. I hope everyone realises how brilliant that shot is. That is unbelievable. That's picked up beautifully. And just on those fingertips, I think, just. The wind again, that's a huge factor in the Caribbean. Let's hope that he's going to be okay.
Charging in initially and then had to go back quite quickly. He had just got his hands to it. I'm not entirely sure if he would be able to take that catch.
And that one's gone straight back past him. For 6 runs for starters. Welcome to the crease. Fine shot.
Clipped away with the wind. As long as you get any sort of elevation in that direction, there's only going to be one result.
And dispatches that with ease. Again, it's that length that he likes to operate, and that's what Mayers likes to operate on as well. He's just put away that so easily.
It's paced off and it's gone straight up. Captain makes no mistake.
And it's the big wicket, the one that they were after. Silences the crowd here in Sabina Park. King goes for 79, 115 for 2.
very clean strike from Calmeers, who has now taken over the responsibility for the West Indies. 1-2-7 for 2. Chance this, big chance. Taken. Last 2 overs have been excellent from South Africa. Changes of pace. They're clawing their way back into this game.
Yeah, nowhere near the middle for Calmeers. Another cross-seam delivery, full, but doesn't get the connection. Reza Hendricks was circling, going back, going forward, going back, going forward, and eventually safely pouched.
Straight through. This has been such a good comeback from the South Africans, and it's been led by this man.
Yeah, wonderful sound if you're a bowler, not so if you're a batter. Maybe looking for a no-look flick here, the Spice man.
That looks good as well, given this has been a capitulation from the West Indies.
Ball tracking coming up, pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets hitting, and ready to go back on field to Gregory. Gregory, you stay with your out decision. You are on screen signal.
Fabian Allen had already made his way.
Again, a slow ball. Just gets past that outstretched hand. That might go to the boundary. It does eventually. Carlos. Oh, there's an outside edge. Knight's bowled him. Straight through him, kept a little bit low.
Bartman hit that length once again. He's been very good throughout the day. That was quite full, actually.
It's picked up. Short delivery. Might be another wicket. Should be another wicket. And is. Can't keep.
Skills on shore from Bartman. This is what he's known for, his death bowling.
That's high. Has it gone far enough? Yes. 6 runs. That's brought the crowd alive. 2 balls left. Hard down the ground. Nicely played, but coming back for the second. I think Quinton de Kock was hoping he was going to leave that.
Batter is short of the ground. I am ready to make my decision for the big screen. Sorry, I'm ready to go back on field to Joel. Big screen is not operational.
Inside edge, onto the pads, just the single that rounds it off to 175. What a shot that is. He didn't move his feet at all. Just drilled that straight down the ground for 4. And he's nicked the second one. So Ford has struck. That is a big wicket for the West Indies.
First T20 international wicket for Matthew Ford, and it's a huge wicket, the wicket of Quinton de Kock.
West Indies like this. It's gone past the outside edge, and the West Indies are celebrating in the middle. They think they've got him.
With the batter short of the crease, I'm ready to make my decision. I'm ready to go back on field to Gregory.
Sharp from Fletcher. Top stuff from Chase. Not ideal for Rickleton.
Walsh drilled away. That was quite deliberate from Bretsky. He's very strong in that region. Just a
quicker that time, and that's drilled. Again, that's a fine shot. This is really good batting from Bretsky. Really good. Joseph again. Goes over the top and smashes that for 1 bounce 4. Oh, That's pretty close. That's fairly adjacent, and up goes that dreaded digit.
Pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets hitting, ready to go back on field to Greg.
West Indies are celebrating.
Hasn't quite got it, but mid-off is up. And still it travels. Oh, these bats these days, just too good.
Another really pure stroke from Reza Hendricks. Full back face, classy.
Pulls out the reverse, but it's not good enough. Motie, change of ends, brings success.
Let's roll it through. Roll it all the way. Gap between bat and ball. Pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets hitting. Ready to go back on field to Gregory.
Taken, David Allen makes no mistake. It's 2 in the over for Motie and a collapse for South Africa.
Fabian Allen, he is a sensational fielder. He's going to snaffle anything that's within his area. Moved quickly to get in position and took that comfortably in the end. And that's another important wicket. They're tumbling now in the initial raid stages.
And that's been slapped. Really well hit. Picked up, but not long enough. Matthew Ford, 2 efforts. This time he takes it. He's going to struggle for Pat Nakwayo. That's come to an end.
Nowhere near the middle of that either. That didn't help his cause, but Ford was just camping underneath that one. Took it quite comfortably.
Will go all the way for 6, and it will bring up a valiant half-century for Reza Hendricks. Kodakesh Motie, what a day he's having.
Magnificent ball. It was the right pace, the right length, just turned enough and hit that off stump hard.
Yeah, this should be another. Yes, it is. Brandon King completes the catch himself. Another wicket for Obed the boy. And the West Indies very close to victory here.
Obed McCoy into the wicket again. Difficult to get it over mid-off. He tried Kotzia and he failed.
Smashed over his head, only just. Exactly what they needed. South Africa, they need quite a lot more. Finds the gap. Really well played. Full and fast from Shamar Joseph, but still skillful enough to deflect that for 4. Reza Hendricks. Another one, another 6 for Reza Hendricks. That's what he's trying to do. He's just trying to get boundaries, as many as he can. And this time he latched onto that one. And again, this time even further. The sound of the bat says it all. Consecutive 6s for Reza Hendricks. And he's still going. This one is into the wind. But it doesn't even matter. It's a career best score for Reza Hendricks. He moves on to 87. High into the air. This could be the end of him. It is the end of him. This time, power failure. On a simple enough touch for Carl Mayers. Matthew Ford picks up another.
Pace off, back on behind, but a lot fuller. Sublime knock from him. 87 off 51.
King's first game as captain for Brandon King is in front of his adoring home fans, and you can see the smile on his face.
And there we have it. 175 plays 147. Brandon King, sublime, 79 off 45. Gudakish Motie, pick of the bowlers for the West Indies. And Reza Hendricks, lone hand, 87 off 51. West Indies go 1-up in this 3-match T20I series.
He has connected with that. What an introduction. Look at that. Wow, Brandon King. It's gone very high. It is into the wind. And 14 has his first big strike.
Once again, good skill on show by 14. Subtle changes of pace.
That is gorgeous. Brandon King and Sabina Park, a special connection. That is mammoth. Huge.
That was crisp. Talk about timing from Carl Mears, and what a way to welcome Mike Haseman.
That's another slow ball from Nokia. It's been picked up. The line's not right, and it's gone for 4. So they're trying different things on this surface, which is right. The surface are going to need this sort of bowling cutters throughout the World Cup as well.
What a shot. Not for the first time we've seen Brandon King give himself room and smash it for 6.
That's a wrong one. It's been dragged across, and there it is. Picked up his first wicket for South Africa. That is outstanding work.
I'm sure his mother is looking on, and they're celebrating back in South Africa. Debut wicket for Nkaba Peter. And he's met. What a welcome. That was disdainful from Carl Mears. Just latched onto that one. 6 first ball. And again, this time the elevation, so it sails with the wind into the stand. Consecutive 6s from Carl Mears. Sublime, really sublime from Ruston Chase. Just stands and gets on top of the bounce, but that was precision. Straight as a die from Carl Mears, all the way for 6. He's looking very, very dangerous. In the air and into the wind. Does it land safely? Fielder gathers under it. Communication was good. Another wicket for the debutant. Hit for 6, and what a riposte.
Really good stuff. Freckleton underneath that is a keeper. Got good hands. He won't drop those sort of catches. But Nkaba Peter has picked up 2 wickets now, and he's really changing this game. He's got the 2 gun batsmen in this match so far out. That's it. Stick the finger up.
Andre Fletcher, he's arrived. And when he hits it, it goes a long way. He's very strong with the sweeps, Ruston Chase, both the reverse and the conventional. Placement, all about the placement from Ruston Chase. At first I thought he didn't quite get it, but Andre Fletcher, that is pure brute force. My word, Andre Fletcher, this is an exhibition.
Get the snappers out.
Given straight enough. will have a think about it. Was it maybe missing leg?
That's exactly what he's asking his partner. I'll be surprised if he doesn't send this upstairs. I would imagine the way that he's playing it. Oh, no. His partner says, no, you're on your bike. He's saying, you sure? He's getting the affirmative again. Wow, I'm a bit surprised about that.
Smashes it into the wind, goes all the way for 6, takes down a banner with it. Ruston Chase is on fire. Finds the gap. This is brutal from Romario Shepherd, short and wide, and given the treatment. Smashed. Spoke about his dexterity. Well, there's a look at his power. Maiden T20 International 50 for Ruston Chase. What a match he's having, what a series he's having. Four runs. Just the ability to get the bat on the ball. Good delivery though from Henrik Nokia, but when it's not your day, it's not your day. Flayed away for 4. Just look at that. That is all class from Ruston Chase. That is elegant. That's 6. That's power from Shepherd. It's sensational stuff here at Sabina. Just listen to the crowd in the background. Doesn't matter to Romario Shepherd. That's all timing. I didn't think he got it initially, but it sails away for 6. A hat-trick of boundaries. The 200 comes up for the West Indies in some style. Miss it. This time he's taken. Finally, some respite. Fandele Petlequeo gets rid of the dangerous, the very dangerous Romario Shepherd, searching for another 6.
Hitting the wide line, using the angle across the batter.
Should be taken, is taken. Another wicket falls for the West Indies. The first for Ngidi. Can't fault Fabian Allen too much. It's the last over, has to go after it.
Thankless job. But good skills from Ngidi again. Pace off. Bit Fuller asking him to hit into the wind. No rhythm from Fabian Adel with it being his first ball, and he's relieved.
Edged and taken. That should be the fall of another wicket. It is the first ball for Akil Hosein. Consecutive wickets.
The length again from Ngidi, but the line is important. Pace off as well.
Makes contact, wants to, does he go for 2? Does go for 2, has to go for 2. And that's the end. The West Indies will close on 207 for 7.
Advances and powers it. He was so destructive 2 days ago. Maybe too short from Ruston Chase. Mayor's got a hand to it, but not enough. Good start for the Kock. That has been slapped through the offside. Second boundary he's hit through extra cover. Huge. That has gone a long way. Reza Hendricks, this is some series he's having. With on offer. Just throws into the boundary. crunch all the way for 6. This is demonstrative from South Africa. Hosein strikes back. 22 off the over, but Akil Hosein has the last laugh. The Kock gone.
Good adjustment from Akil Hosein. A bit slower, a bit wider. Just catching the bottom edge of the bat of Quinton de Kock. An enterprising 41 from just 17 deliveries. South Africa 81 for 1.
Oh, he's got him. Two very quickly, moved across too far, so Chase is now in the game. This is big for the West Indies.
Yeah, we saw Chase and his brilliance with the bat, and again his smart. It's a faster delivery, full and straight, fired in at the leg stump, perhaps anticipating something like this, front of the arm, seam up delivery, really bang on target.
He does that and picks up a boundary. Yeah, it's a problem you should never actually have. 60 seconds is ample time. Oh, that's not ample time. That could well be out. That's going upstairs for sure. That is outstanding fielding. The West Indies boys are celebrating as well. They like this a lot.
Ball is collected. Stumps are broken. Bails removed. Batsman short of his ground. I'm ready to make my decision to the big screen.
Pace off. It's gone high. Mears under it. Completes the catch. Shepherd strikes in his first over.
Lots of height. Didn't even get past the inner circle. Comfortable catch for Kyle Mears. Will Pepliquet will take him on.
Straight to the man, Shamar Joseph. Athleticism. Well taken in the end. Something to dance about.
Yeah, this is brilliant. He's shell-shocked. Andile Pepliquet. Brilliance from Shamar Joseph.
Abed McCoy. Flip that away. Well, that's a very good start of the over for South Africa. Not so much for McCoy. Drilled down the ground. It's going to be 4 runs too. Nicely played by Via Mulder. That's a very good straight drive. Rassie van der Dussen has gone downtown. He hit that one beautifully for 6. First ball of the over.
Composure. And sweet, oh my, sweet execution.
Oh, that's a full toss. Hasn't hit it very well. He might be out. He is out.
What composure from Akil Hosein. A full banger. Bottom of the bat, pace on. And the composure from Akil Hosein, the awareness to know where he is.
Slicing that, it's fairly flat though. Is it out? Straight to Hosein. Second catch of the over. Well, the West Indies are sitting pretty. Look like they're about to wrap this up. 2-0 this series. Drilled by Peter. That's a lovely shot through the covers, and that's gone for 4. He'll keep that tape, I'm sure. That's it. Victory to the West Indies. They can be very pleased with this because they've actually done it the hard way. They were behind the 8 ball when the 2 opening batsmen were flying, and they had to cut things back pretty briskly, and they did that by picking up those 2 wickets quickly in no time. And suddenly they then kept going and picked up the rest of the wickets and have done this comfortably in the end by 16 runs. So well done to the West Indies. They also win the series 2-0. We've still got 1 more to go, but this is a good victory. 2 good victories now for the West Indies.
And all the people of the West Indies will be happy with this latest series win leading into a World Cup.
And lead the 3-match series at the moment to zip.
uppishly driven, but the desired result. First boundary for South Africa. Big chance taken. Shamar Joseph, his second international, T20 international wicket. It's the first real sign of aggression and intent from Quinton de Kock today. Yeah, there is deep backward square, but Rickerton is good enough to get it wide of Hayden Walsh Jr., who's quick. The second time in the over, he's gone too full. This time put away. Spanked. Top class work from Rickerton. This time able to get it through. And de Kock will find a much needed boundary.
Nicely played over the top from de Kock. Loves playing that shot to stuff that's short on this sort of surface. It sets up. There's an edge. He's gone. Comfortably taken by Fletcher. So Bev McCoy strikes in his first over. That's a big wicket at the right time for the West Indies.
Just look at that, fingers across the ball. Yeah, deceived. All ends up quite deceptive.
Oh, that's not a bad shout, actually. Yeah, up goes that finger. I wonder if they're going to have a look, South Africa. Quinton de Kock's just looking towards his partner.
Ball tracking coming up. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Can we go back to Leslie on field? Leslie would ask you to stay with your out position. I'll let you know when you're on screen.
Yeah, good decision.
Catch it!
Cries of catch it. It should be out, and it is out. Joseph, it is. Oh, goodness me, it's Motie again. He's picked up another wicket. Not the greatest of shots, it's got to be said. But Motie's on fire in this series.
Yeah, the fourth wicket falls. First ball in this over. One Ghanese combining with the other. Shamar Joseph, comfortable catch in the deep. And Bretsky, well, he perishes.
Clever. Rassie van der Dussen likes playing that shot. He's picked up a boundary. A little bit of air, trying to go airborne. Oh, it's caught, but 1 foot was over the rope. So I think Carl Myers, perhaps, could have been a little bit more aware. It's hit hard and straight, importantly. That's a very fine shot. That's gone for a flat 6. That's really good stuff from Vio Mulder.
Waited on it nicely, Mulder. And made very good contact, nice and flat.
Keep going, bro, keep going.
It's worked nice and fine. And another boundary. Tidy over this. Van der Dussen's gone downtown. He's hit it pretty well. Over that rope for 6. Nice and straight. Good shot from the skipper. Brings up that 50 stand. 55 now, 38 balls with these two guys. Good recovery, this.
Thompson on anything full. Clean bat swing, nice bat path. Waited on it long enough.
Got underneath that, he's hit it high, he's got the wind, and that's going to go for 6 as well.
And just gets through. Extras, costly extras. Last 4 overs, just the momentum just being wrestled back through the captain. High. Mayer's under it, gonna take some catching. That is fantastic. It was swirling in the wind. Great judgment and great execution from Obed McCoy.
This was crunched, slower delivery, and hence towards the bottom of the bat.
These variations and death bowling skills can be a big asset. That will be 6. That is so clever from Patrick Kruger. Awareness of where the field is positioned and execution. That will be a commanding half century for Rassie van der Dusen. A much needed return to runs for him. This time though, chance. 2 under it. Athenaeus takes it. The 2 men from the Windward Islands. Miscommunication, but in the end, catch completed. Van der Dusen departs. Hit off is up. Has that been taken? Brandon King. That is unbelievable.
Remarkable, absolutely remarkable. Obed McCoy. Just look at this, folks. This is brilliant. Really exceptional stuff from the West Indians. Last 2 catches.
Work for Mears to do. Akil Hosein, it was running around from deep backward square. Did he get there in time? We'll check.
Good work. Let's have a closer look. Yep. Foot on the rope. This will be 4. There's a little bit of indecision between him and Kyle Mayers. In the end, got to 163 for 7.
Will slowly get to the boundary, but will be a relief for Johnson Charles to see that. That is so innovative from Charles. That is so authoritative from Johnson Charles. And this is the destruction he can cause. Brandon King, he has been in some form at Sabina. Very good, really good. This is a really good start by the West Indies. Mesmerizing batting from Johnson Charles. Just the awareness from Johnson Charles of the field. It is ingenious. And this is why he's been brought back into the West Indies exactly for these starts. 3 6s in a row.
Too full and dispatched. For any young player watching,
top class. Even that gets to the boundary. We're seeing it all from Charles today. 23 off cut seals first, 49 for none. Manipulation of the field. That's what this innings has been. Brilliant. Just fine enough. Again, presence of mind, presence of where these fielders are positioned. 58 without loss after 4. Brandon King wants a piece of the fun. If you park there, watch out. So classy. So classy, Brandon King, in this series.
Well fielded, but they will still go for 4. Brings up a much-needed half-century for Johnson Charles. He's been struggling of late and desperate for runs. And what a way to get to that half-century. And you can see the genuine joy from his teammates. Remarkable batting.
And you have a situation in the shorter form, and he scores boundaries like this.
Played away through the offside. He's showing his full range, his full repertoire. This is brilliant batting.
Strike rate of 277 now from Johnson Charles. Just quietly, he's got 61. The partnership 82 off 34.
That's gone. That's disappeared. That's monstrous from Johnson Charles. He just continues to plunder this South African bowling attack.
Now that's a massive hit. That is huge from Charles. That's right out of the screws. Bang. And he's watching that white ball fly. It's a beauty.
Short and taken, just as he did in the second game on debut. After being struck for a 6, picked up a wicket with the very next delivery.
And was also in the 4th delivery he bowled, same as now. Wide the first ball, then the 4th ball, picks up the wicket. So he's got another scalp after the 6. Again, Russie goes to him straight away. But it's the end of a wonderful knock. Terrific, sparkling stuff from Johnson's Charles. That's just dynamic. 69 off 26. What a start. 92 for 1.
Yeah, that fielder was positioned there. The ball didn't go too far to his left, but it was hit with such ferocity that it still went for 4. Peter continues. Down the ground, all the way for 6. And that's what he was trying to do yesterday. Latches on to this one. Yes, he does. Reached for it, Brandon King, and still gets it close enough to the middle of the bat for another 6. What a shot. Glorious, absolutely glorious.
Will be dismissed. And it's been good change of pace from Gerald Coetzee in this over. Good comeback. He went for over 20 runs per over in his first spell, but very good.
Pace off, and it's the boxes done, Brandon King, this time around. A lot higher than he would have expected. Coetzee really dragging down on the ball. Yeah.
Clean. Very clean. And taken again. It's the 3rd crowd catch. What are they serving at Sabina?
Mears magic. We spoke about this win factor. The fan is off when Mears hits it.
Exquisite. But he has so much power, Kyle Mears, that it goes all the way for 6. This is going to be done in a hurry. That will be it. It's victory for the West Indies, who take the series 3-0. The batting has been dominant. And they have dominated the South Africans. It's the first time that they've won 3-0.
Disciplined, authoritative, and clinical.
And since the last T20 World Cup, the West Indies have played 5 series, 5 T20 international series. They've won 4 of them. There you have it then. The West Indies win by 8 wickets. and they take the T20 International Series 3-0. First time in history they've done that against South Africa. And the confidence in this group, and Darren Sammy's group going into a T20 World Cup, will be critical.